Alright, so today we're going to work on the first thing we need to work on the SV. So as with anything I like to work on, I like to have the service manual. This just came in the mail yesterday, 34 bucks, great investment. We're also going to need a siphon hose because I need to get the fuel out of the fuel tank before I can get started on anything else. This little $5 siphon pump's working pretty good. Next thing I need to do is remove these two bolts, and that'll let me tilt this tank back. Next thing I have to do, since I've propped up the tank, is now disconnect this. Also, it's going to be hard to see. Right there where I'm shining that light that I can't really point at right now, I need to unhook the fuel line there. It's going to be tough to see, but right back in here is a little 10mm bolt that will let you get the fuel tank mounting bolt off, and then we'll be able to take the tank off. Also be sure to unhook these breather hoses. Got the other one down here on the floor. Got the fuel tank off the bike. Now it's time to remove the heat shield, and then we'll eventually be able to get to the fuel pump. With the heat shield removed, next thing we're going to do is take the fuel pump out. You're supposed to do it by removing the bolts diagonally. It's 5mm head. So you'll take out this one, and then this one, and then this one, and this one, and then this one. And we'll be done here in a few minutes. With the 5 bolts removed, fuel pump pulls out just like that. And that thing looks... We can focus on it. Focus! That thing looks nasty. Okay, so got another fuel pump here, which looks a lot better, but I'm going to clean it up a little bit before we put it in the tank. But this one's supposed to work. This is a genuine Suzuki part. Get the right there. Get this installed and get the bike put back together and see if she'll start up and run. Okay, so here's the thing. I should be replacing that O-ring, but I don't have one, so I'm just going to grease it up a little bit. If it starts to leak later, no big deal. This tank's going to come back off the bike when we do some more stuff to it. So it's not really that big a deal. This is just more or less to make sure the bike's going to run with this new fuel pump. Then we'll move on from there. These bad boys get torqued down to 7 pound-feet of torque and in a crisscross pattern again. Alright, with the fuel pump and heat shield installed, I'm not going to fully put the tank back on the bike. I'm just going to set it on there and hook up the fuel line and the rest of the hoses and plugs and see if we can get it to start. Sort of runs. Nah, you can kill it. So my goal for today was to get the fuel pump on the bike. Accomplished that. As you probably saw from the video, it does start up. It's not running great. That's okay. Wasn't expecting it to. Got a lot of work left to do on this bike, but day one of work on it went really, really well. So I think I'm gonna go in, rest up, and probably lay on the couch for a while. See you guys again soon.